Receiving a disproportionate amount of hate based solely on a single trailer, it looks like this little film is shaping up to be more politicized than discussed. Hey there, y'all. Gen X Man back with another bit of geek news, reviews, stuff, whatever. So, we got ourselves a new Star Wars movie coming out, Mandalorian and Grogu. Set to be released in summer next year, the film's already being, well, disgust ain't the right word for it. More like donked on. First, I'll touch on my own personal reaction, then I'm going to touch briefly on the inevitable internet drama, but I'm going to keep my talk about that brief as it should be. Firstly, the trailer made me smile. Honestly, not to bury the lead, but it just looks like another episode of The Mandalorian, and I don't need it to be anything more than that. All the visuals, all the stuff that happens, it just looks like another episode of the TV show, and I'm fine with that. I had to look up when it's set in the Star Wars timeline. As we see the Razor Crest, and the missus and I were both like, is this before it got blown up? Spoilers. Or after and Mando rebuilt it. So it was a little confusing. Information online says it's set to be before season 3 of Mando. So that explains that. It's a little side quest or something like that. It's like, that's fine. And honestly, it's good to see the crest again. I just didn't jive with Mando Starfighter as much as the Razor Crest, but that was never a big issue or anything. I was intrigued by what looked like a big, beefy looking hut there in an arena or something like that. Are we getting a hut gladiator? I mean, that'd be kind of neat seeing huts as something beyond just giant slug gangsters, but we'll see, we'll see. So overall, yeah, I'm looking forward to going and seeing it at a theater. I don't personally mind it. It just seems like an episode of the TV show. I wasn't expecting anything, spiritually mind-blowing. Just a dad and his kid trying to survive in the galaxy. That's all it needs to be. Which leads into the drama. Online criticism seems to center around a couple points. Some criticize the film as being something of a cash grab as it features Grogu and the Razor Crest. I have no comment on this as it makes so little sense to me. All films feature characters and many feature vehicles. This is Star Wars. There's going to be toys. For this point to make more sense, I would expect the film to feature new toys, making people spend more money. Why would people run out to buy Grogu and the Crest? Every fan of the TV show has had these toys for years now. They're not going to be the same. They're not going to, run out and buy the same stuff over again because there's a film. So I don't know. I don't get that. Another point is that the film is an unneeded leap from TV to film. Maybe. Maybe they simply had the story, had the talent to get it done, and had the budget, and were like, yeah, just go ahead and do it. I mean, are the critics taking the position because there was a TV show, there can't be a movie that's consistent with the TV show? I mean, look at the original Battlestar Galactica. The first episode of the TV show pretty much was a movie. I don't know. I don't get this either. And do not, I repeat, do not read the comments on the trailers. Just don't do it. I'm fairly certain they're largely AI or bots, as a lot of the comments criticisms don't even make sense when looking at the trailer. So just do yourself a favor. Don't listen to online feedback about this here film. Outside me, of course. Y'all know you can rely on me to simply fire off my honest opinion, if nothing else. But I digress. And maybe this is a consequence of Andor. That's what I keep coming back to. I mean, Andor really raised the bar on the level of complex, mature storytelling you could do inside the Star Wars galaxy. But I think that's the important thing to remember. It's a galaxy, it's a big, big place. And there's more than enough room for stories of every type. Like, because Andor exists, should we not also have Young Jedi Academy? Let's all remind ourselves the Christmas special exists and, according to George Lucas himself, is canon. It's a big galaxy, folks. It would be silly for every story to have an identical tone and presentation. But those are my thoughts for now, and I'm sticking to them. What y'all think? Leave a comment down below, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. And as always, have a good one.